At the Fox Street night shelter beneath the Central Methodist Church in Preston, the day has already begun for residents Jimmy Wignall and Mick Foster.
Basically, our job is like to get up, prepare everything ready for kitchen. Then breakfast, you know, we just do breakfast then. Sometimes just cleaning up after soup kitchen, it's like a pigsty. But that's why we get up early, just because we never know what state it's going to be in, you know.
Morning, cameras. That time again. Come on, lads. Wakey.
In its most basic sense, we set out to fill the gap that other services leave. When social services shut off, we become social services. We provide beds.
What's sleeping beauty?
We provide a kind of roughly led welfare rights service.
Good morning.
We, in the church hall, have a kind of rough day centre where anyone can come and watch television, just sit back, have a cup of tea. We serve lunches to the same people. We have soup kitchens. We will go to court with people. We'll refer them on.
Come on, girls. June, Sarah, it's time to get up, love. 7 o'clock.
We kind of expected a well-washed, respectable, prepared tramp, a kind of classic. And he doesn't exist. What we found we were dealing with was people with problems. And they flooded in. The respectable guy we were looking for never turned up. I used to come to Preston shopping way before I was involved in this work, and I never saw the problem. And yet, when I'm honest, I remember I used to walk past the odd beggar and I used to walk past the odd alcoholic and the odd tramp and never give a thought to where he'd stay tonight or who'd feed him. And of course, in every community, you've got this problem. It's just that generally we don't look at it. We see it, but we don't look at it. We don't take it on board.
All right, lads, breakfast. Only 3 sausages.
Morning.
Morning.
Come on, lads, we're getting ready.
Right, your surname, please? Marsden.
We felt that a whole group of people were being rejected because they were unsafe. Some of our best friends have come out of prison. And currently, a lot of our people are coming out of psychiatric hospitals.
I'll just run through the house rules for you. Very simple. There's no alcohol allowed on the premises, no drugs allowed on the premises. If for any reason you get medication from your doctor, if you hand it into someone on this desk, we'll put it in a locker, and whenever you need it, we'll hand it out to you. It's just, we can't have drugs floating about out there because there's loonies who'll take the lot.
So what brought you here in the first place?
Well, I got evicted from my flat. That was through me drinking and one thing and another, and I was sleeping rough about 10 weeks. I came here then, you know, I had nowhere else to go, like. I didn't want to live on my own, because like Jimmy, I just don't like it and I never made it on my own, you know. I'd have gone back to drink. And Dad I was scared of, so I came here. I knew everybody, so...
And how did this place help, Nick?
Oh, it helped me a great deal. I mean, people said, you go to Fox Street, you'll drink again. No, just the difference. I've never had a drink now for 7 months.
Would you not rather have a home of your own, Jimmy?
I couldn't live on my own again. No. I've had 3 houses. Yeah. Now I want to be with somebody.
Why couldn't you live on your own?
Well, you got to do deli, don't you, loopy? Is it loopy or do deli?
Well...
Melancholy.
Yeah. Start talking to walls. As far as I'm concerned, this place is all right. If I'd have known about it when I was sleeping rough, there wouldn't have been a sleeping rough. You know.
How your own fella?
Good morning, Dublin.
Yeah. I'm going to get drunk today.
Go on, Dennis.
I'm going to beg everyone I see.
Go on, Dennis.
Make a name for me. Make a name for myself.
How long do you think you'll stay here, Jimmy?
Well, I think they'll have to throw me out, won't they?
Why?
Because I've nowhere to go from here. I think the bacon and eggs and tomatoes out, a nice bottle of wine.
Is that your breakfast?
Go on then, it's going to let you out.
Yeah.
Come on, June. You're a grand man, Dennis. You never let me down there.
Jimmy, I'm cleaning. I've done the tables, cups, offices, everything. It's clean for you. Yeah. Want to get a bottle of wine?
Here we go, Dennis.
All the best is. Getting a bottle of wine now. And one over here. I don't need the fridge. You know where I have it?
I can guess.
Under the tree.
Yes.
Nuts and fresh.
Don't surprise me.
Thanks very
much.
much. Thanks.
See you later, Dennis.
What are you playing?
Patience. They're all Elvis playing cards. Everyone. Elvis, the king of rock and roll. Fantastic.
Are you happy here?
Half and half. It was good one time, but unfortunately, not all the time.
What do you do every day?
I go out early in the morning. I go to the bus station every morning. I drink tea, play my cards, and when I've got the money, I go in the public area, I buy beer, and I play with my cards every day, and I go back horses. Oh, I watch television, do anything with a bit of pleasure.
Don't you ever get bored of playing cards?
Never get bored. What with it? I can't get bored with this. Happiness for me, that. Still what I'm missing, though, women. My girlfriends, they've gone, that's it. Years ago. But I'm still here.
One of the hardest areas was getting someone a doctor. Most of our people, even when they were staying here, were treated as NFA, no fixed address. And the problem with that, you went to a doctor and you thought, oh, another airy tramp that'll mess me waiting room up. No way. We had a legal right to demand a doctor. Finally, the community health team agreed to work on our premises. So we now actually have our own nurse, our own psychiatric nurse, our own dentist, and our own chiropodist coming in every week. And they'll handle anything, and anybody that comes, and they'll refer on far more successfully than we can.
Most of the workers at Fox Street are volunteers, many of whom have been residents themselves.
The usual kind of reaction is, well, this place did so much for me, I think I owe it a lot back. You would think the last place you wanted to remember was a kind of glorified doss house under a church. The truth is, they don't seem to be able to wait to rush back and help us.
Jenny Jenkins has worked here for 6 years.
It gives me a lot of pleasure. I'm helping other people, but the Lord brings me there every morning.
How do you look on the people at Fox Street?
They're the same as me, except that they're just a bit down on their luck at the moment.
While you're here, you'll be asked to do a certain amount of, like, sweep the hall, mop the hall, just to keep the place livable. I mean, nobody likes living in shit. That's pretty much it. 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday and Friday. We have a church service at 1 o'clock, and you're given the choice. You can either attend the service or go out for a walk. The service is only about half an hour, but we're not allowed anybody in the hall when there's a service on.
Majesty, worship His Majesty. Jesus who died, now glorified, King of all kings.
How many of us have come today with a closed spiritual department? We don't like to face up to the reality of the spiritual powers today. I mean, it's not really the right kind of thing to do in this day and age, to take Satan seriously. He's much more handleable as a little red doll. What originally got me involved was something between accident and God. There's a wonderful story in the Bible where Jesus talks about judging between the sheep and the goats. And he tells people that the sheep are those that have fed him while he was in jail, visited him, provided him with a drink, looked after him generally. And those that don't are the goats. And I realised that I had to make that choice, whether I would be a sheep or a goat.
Are you trying to bring them closer to God?
We have been accused on occasion of Bible thumping. But the truth is, I never have time to push the Bible down anyone's throat. There's always too many things one doing.
Invite God into your spirit. Be positive.
belong to the Lord. Know Jesus Christ for your Saviour and your life and your eternal life. Amen.
I do you let me die and all me and all me.
You could go around the hall, you'll find ex-prisoners, men who've come out of prison recently who intend to move on quickly. It may be a totally homeless girl who has come out of a children's home situation and just couldn't make it. It may be the old alcoholic who has been around the town for the last 25 years. He's lived in a skip, he's lived at back entries, and he's finished up making this his home. They have a wonderful expression, our young people. I love it. They say their head's cabbaged. I used to struggle with that, but I quite understand what they mean now. Life's just out of hand. They see no future that they can manage, and it may be that settling here will lead them into that future.
You're so You're so
Nobody should live in a place like that. There should be homes for them. But it's better than on the streets. I'm an alcoholic, and I haven't drunk for 30 years. So I understand what they're going through.
6 corned beef.
Right, is that the chicken?
No, that's chicken roll.
If I think someone will gain by staying with me for a little while, if it gives them a break, I will take them home and look after them, like any mother looks after them.
They prefer these as well, don't they? Anyway, they
Is
like
that
them.
the large one?
That's the large one.
That's the peas.
Yeah.
I want
Well,
4 lots of carrots.
Yeah.
And 4
lots
lots
of peas.
Yeah. I haven't got a family, and the men, they're like my sons that I never had, and that's the way they get treated. It's like they treat me as mother.
No, excuse me, I'm not drunk.
What have you been up to today, Dennis?
I had a couple of bottles of wine.
Is that what happens on most days?
Yes, Mum. And I'm really happy.
Are you happy here, Dennis, at the night shelter?
I'm really happy. But I'm not drunk.
When did you get your money? Was it on Monday?
Yeah, I get £42. I'm not drunk. I told you before. Sometimes I don't talk this. But it's just, it's me.
Why do you drink?
I drink. But I can do without drink. I told you before, I love prison.
How long have you been at the night shelter?
2.5 years.
And why are you here?
Because I'm happy. I'm not drunk. I'm happy here. I love the place, but I'm not drunk. Excuse me, sir. Would you believe me? I'm happy here.
The way the economy is going, people have got to fall off the edge. And we're the concrete bottom under any kind of safety net. And you can almost look at it this way. 3 years ago, the holes in the safety net were quite small. But every year they've been opening up and more people are falling through. But really it comes back to you and me. I remember driving home from here one Boxing Day night and looking at all the lit up windows on the way and hating them. I'd come out of here and I was driving back thinking, fat cats, they don't know about my people, they don't care. And the trouble is, I parked outside another fat cat lit up window, mine.
Anyone else want a cup of tea?
You love me, don't you? Buster, you love me. I'm Dublin. You're not my dog. But you love me. Because I'm good to you. I give you plenty of grub, don't I? I'm begging. I get paid on Monday. I'm broke Tuesday. That's why you love me.
As night falls, some Fox Street residents visit the local pubs, though from many they've been banned. For two in particular it's even harder. Twins Ronnie and Ricky Vickers suffer from Huntington's disease, a rare disorder of the nervous system for which there's no known cure.
So we're outside and they can look most eccentric. Their arms will be all over the place, they may be slavering, their hair will be all over the place. Ronnie likes to go for a drink. Now, he's not welcome in a number of the pubs in Preston because he embarrasses the customers. So we have to go to a very restricted list of pubs.
Don't splash everybody.
There you go, Ronnie.
Put your bag right down.
Good lad.
There's your bag. This is not no fun for your birthday, isn't it? He likes a haggis too, if anyone can get him a haggis.
He loves his pint and he'll come back slightly tipsy, having thoroughly enjoyed himself. In fact, for that night, he's managed to live a little bit like you and I have the freedom to live, and that matters to him.
A soup kitchen is run at the shelter on Tuesday, Wednesday and Saturday nights by local volunteers. On Sundays, hymns and a short sermon are provided, in addition to the soup, tea and toast. It's open house at Fox Street. Anyone can turn up.
It's a kind of social club for them. It's the time they meet the friends, even relatives. There are, in some cases, families who meet here. The whole atmosphere is family. It's just simply like being in anyone's lounge or kitchen. You can feel the bonding.
No yet.
Celebrate and sing, celebrate and sing to the King. Come on and celebrate, celebrate, celebrate and sing, celebrate and sing to the King. You shout your praise of King, you give us joy that we got to bring. We make clear our offering, celebrate and pray. Come on and celebrate, celebrate, celebrate and sing, celebrate and sing to the King. Come on and celebrate, celebrate, celebrate and sing, celebrate and sing to the King. Jesus took our sorrow, Jesus took our sorrow.
The man that we're talking about tonight is Jesus. And the sheep that we're talking about tonight is us. We might look like sheep, we didn't have wool and fluffy tails. But we're sheep that were lost. And like the shepherd that went after that one sheep that was lost, Jesus died for us so that we may be found. Are you going to stay lost forever? Stay that lost sheep? Or are you going to come to Christ and be found? Come into his kingdom. Be picked up and be healed. Let God bandage the wounds that you've got inside you, the hurts that you feel in your heart. Let him open up their wounds and clean them out. Not putting a elastoplast like the world does, but I mean heal them back up and stitch them. That's what God does.
Holy old rugged cross,
Steve Kirby is shift leader for the night.
It's not long since I was here myself in the same position and people helped me out. I went into a severe depression, I was drinking, I was taking tablets, I was in a real mess. All the staff here helped me and they also give me a kick up the backside. This is like a lot of life compressed into a small space. It's more than a night shelter. It's more than just somewhere to get your head down when it's raining. There's quite a lot going on here.
Please, tables and chairs away in the hall mocked and swept.
It means the world to me. The only time I leave here is when I die. But I'm really happy here. It's true, I've never been as happy. I'm happy in prison, but this place is better. This is my family, Don and his missus. And everyone here is good to me. I'm really happy here. Hard to believe, ain't it? You're more than welcome. Good night and God bless you. Same to you and the same to you. And God bless you.
Does this place feel like home?
Not to me.
Certainly not a job that you do for any money. But it occupies you, it gives you something to do and a sense of self-respect, self-worth.
So I'll show you how to do a bed. I've learned this a while in prison.
A candy-colored clown they call the Sandman tiptoes to my room every night just to sprinkle stardust and to whisper,
that's what you do.
Go to sleep, everything is all right. I close my eyes, then I drift away into the magic night. I softly say a silent prayer like dreamers do. Then I fall asleep to dream my dreams of you. In dreams.
Without this place, they'd die, literally. Not, if not just physically, they'd die emotionally, because this is their family. Without this, what have they got? A cardboard box behind a crest or something like that, picking burgers up from behind McDonald's. You're talking two things straight away. You're talking economics, and you're also talking people. And people won't vanish, people's problems won't vanish. There are always going to be people who slide off the end of the scale because of whatever problem, be it for a short time or be it a long time. So no, places like this are always going to be needed.
I can't help it if I try.